And welcome everybody, welcome to episode 4. So, quick recap. We've got about 75k almost in the bank. Our sheep are doing well, still got quite a bit of food here. Now some wool going up there. So, what we did last episode, we bought field 6. Probably looking to buy a field 7 and 2 below it as well, 52 and 9. But I think for now we're going to concentrate on the fields that are next to us. So 47 here is looks a good option. It's got canola on it. It's ready for harvesting. So we can go down to canola, just switch it off, switch it back on, so that flashes on and off. So yep, it's definitely canola on that field. So I think we should buy that, and that puts us on track. It's going to take quite a bit of our money, but we'll make some of that back once we do a bit of selling. Excuse me, a bit of a cough. So yeah, I think what we need to do is we got 9.5 grand. Let's get the trailer hooked up and let's shift those eggs. Always good to get the next 20 or 30 grand, which would be enough for us to hire a harvester or lease a harvester. It's only a small field, that, so what we just bought, but like I said, it all edges towards the grand plan. So what I'll do, I'll just drive this up to the eggs. Yeah, I should straighten this up, I think, and get right down there. Let's see. It always seems to want to move over to the left a little. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Straighten it up a little bit. Right. Lock it. That should just have missed it. Make sure we don't crush the eggs. Yeah, we should be alright there. Let's get it the auto load on. And there we go. Just back up a little bit. Yep, there we go. That's all the eggs done. Let's go and shift these. Always leave the dolly locked. Unlock it, I can turn. So yeah, let's head over to the bakery, I think. Let's shift these eggs. Like I said, that should give us about 20-30 grand on top. So it should get up to about the 30 plus mark. Should be enough. Actually, I'm wondering if we should bother with the bakery. Thinking about it. Doesn't usually accept all the eggs. In fact, let's just have a look at the prices. Let's go down to the eggs. Yeah, fast food restaurants actually a little bit more. Farmers market's a bit more than that, but it's a bit far away. Let's go to the restaurant. Let's swing this baby around. Just head up to this junction here. That should be give us enough swing, I think, to get the thing around. Yeah, the restaurant usually I can get rid of all the eggs. So let's see how we go. I think once we do this, probably should be enough cash just to rent out the harvester. Let's see if we can angle this straight in so we don't have to keep shunting about to try and get these eggs unloaded. Should start to fire them off, and there we go. We're starting to chisel them away. Nice one. It's one gone. Near enough. Come on. There we go. Do I need to go a bit further in? Yeah, there we go. Starting to come down now. Ah, it takes a long time to sell eggs. But look at that money going up there. Gonna hit 25k. Gonna hit 28k. Past 28k. 28 and a half. That's not bad. So perhaps not as much as I thought, but we got nearly 30k, which should be enough, I think, for us. So let's see if we can hire a harvester. But this time let's just look at a header and we'll just match a harvester with it. Don't need something too big really. Actually, that should do with its own trailer, and that should save us messing about. We can hook that straight up to the harvester. There's a couple of other options, but this is the harvester what we'll line that up to, a case 2. Yep, we'll lease that one. Head backwards and one more. So let me just double check. Did I make sure I put that down? Did I lease that? Yep, leased it. Okay, let's go back in and get the header. Lease that. Lovely. Right, let's hook this big boy up, and then yeah, we can head down to the farm or to the field. Don't light up. Right, so you guys don't hear me waffling too much. Let's speed it up while we get down there. Okay, we're back to our field now, so let's hook this baby on. Okay, we can fold the header. That gets rid of our little trailer thing there. Unfold the actual harvester. Be a good start. Excellent. Let's harvest this field. Let's speed it up while we do it. And that's the field harvested. Not a very large field, so it's barely done half. Let's drop the header here. We don't need to take it with us. So I'm going to make it a bit different this time. So just to try to show you exactly, what other options there are in this game. But we're not going to sell this straight away because, as you see, when we go through all these, it gives us all the prices. And you notice they've got red, green sort of signals next to it. And the canola, they're all red. That means it's lower than last month, because there is a better time to sell. So what we can do, we can show the price fluctuations by pressing B in this case on the controller. And we're in June, so we're showing June's quite low, and the best time to sell is actually up in November. So, and it shows the following month is going to be a little lower. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to store this in the silo, and we're going to flick it forward a few months to November and get the maximum price. Now we've only got what 6,500 litres, so we're not going to get that much for that amount of grain, but it shows you the principle, because obviously you've got a full harvest, a large field, you want the best price. So I mean, at the moment we've only got shy of $3,000, so to be honest, every dollar helps right now. So we'll drop this into the silo, and all done. And then let's get rid of this equipment so we can return it so we don't get charged. Excellent. So now, just before I fast forward, just check the chickens. We have plenty of food in there. Just check the greenhouses for water. Water's good right now, over 4,500 litres. So we're pretty safe to fast forward a month. Just check how much is in the silo. Yep, well enough in the silo, and I'm not bothered checking the sheep. I don't think I need to. I know we've got to build still, so let's accelerate time. So let's sleep, which, as we know now, it bypasses a month, because that's what we got in settings. 1 day equals 1 month. So we should earn a little extra cash from all our sort of passive greenhouses and the windmill. So let's have a look. So we're in July. We're pretty much with a little less, little more, because they're showing green. So we're up here, sorry, not July, August. But we still got a couple of months to go. So I think we can keep on going. I'm sure we can get a better price than that. So we're in towards we're in July, but this will move us into August. Now when we come out of this, we'll do another quick check, and we'll do a little bit quick check of the farm as well. So yeah, Goldcrest Valley went down. We wouldn't be going there anyway. That's utilising the trains, but the others are going up in the right direction. So let's check. Okay, so getting lower, but there's enough in there to skip another month, I think. Yeah, 1,500 litres for the greenhouses for the water, so we should be alright to skip another month with that, I think. Just check the sheep. I think we'll be alright with the sheep. Yeah, we've still got to build there. Lovely. Let's sleep for another month. So I think once we've slept here, we'll be in September. We've had that water for over a year now. We've not filled it back up, so it'll probably need doing on this next one. We'll probably need just to get rid of that those eggs. I imagine those eggs are pretty full. Yep, eggs are pretty full, so we'll have to sell those. Yeah, I definitely need some food. We definitely need some water. Yep, so what I'll do, I will go and fill these up. Probably fill the food up as well. And see you right back here in a sec. Okay, I'll fill up. Chickens are happy. Let's see now. So going back up to our canola. Yep, we're heading in the right direction. So all positive. Got a couple of months to go yet before we get the maximum. So yeah, I think we can afford to sleep at least another 1 or 2 months. I mean, another 2 months will, another 2 sleeps will put us in November, which is supposed to be the top per the forecast. So let's sleep again. So we'll just take a quick review once we come out. Just check the prices again. See where we stand. Quick check with the chickens. Let's have a look. So, I mean, we've got 81k already, so that's good. This sleeping helps. Eggs are fine. Let's sleep 1 more month. Yeah, we've got... Well, feeding grain's gone down a little, but... holding firm. I mean, sometimes it's a bit of a risk. I mean, this is a forecast after all. But let's do it. Let's take it to November and see what happens. Regardless of what happens now, we have to sell it now because after November the prices will start to plummet. But like I said, this is a way of maximizing your profit. Again, we're not going to take too much because we haven't got a lot of stuff to sell. So, oh, we seem to have run out of food. Never mind. In that cutscene earlier, I did bring some, so but we're doing all right for water. That's it. Let's jump in the truck and we'll fill some. Well, we might as well bang all these into the chicken feed. So this is just wheat I got from the store. So what we can do is just lift it up, travel with it over the little sign there, and you see it just pumps out the bottom. So we'll speed this up and do that for the rest. Right, so we're all done there now. All that's full. So, what do we need to do now? Well, let's just check the sheep, make sure we're okay there. In fact, we'll probably need to get some... Yeah, we need more feed for this. They've still got food. They don't eat that much, so... but we're obviously going to need to get some hay in by the next episode. And here we are. So we've sort of, well, 2,134. If you remember, there were it was just over 1,000. So we've almost doubled our grain possibilities. So I'm going to go to that green thingy over there, where it shows the green highlight. We're going to go to that silo. But first, I think we need to actually buy a trailer. I think it's about time we actually bought our own trailer. We got enough cash. We got 6,500 litres in the silo. So it's not very big. So let's go and see if we can find some trailer. And I think it's about time we owned one. We got enough money. Just over 100 grand. So let's buy us a decent trailer. These are the ones that are sort of like also downloaded with the auto load. I don't really need these right now, but these are handy for things like logs, pallets, bales, that type of things. A bit easier when you're transporting, especially getting off and on. But we don't need that for now. I'm not going to go for the big one this time. I'm going to go, obviously don't want to spend that much money, so we want something which is probably around 30-35,000 litres. So we got that one's not a bad one actually, that 44 grand. There's a slightly cheaper one there, but I prefer the actual tow bar on the other one, on the first one, on the 44k one. Don't want to go too low here. I mean, let's look at this one. So this is obviously converts to a bale trailer, but with the extension, it's actually a little bit more money than the other one for the same amount. So I think 44k for that one. That's quite an impressive one actually. It's a power push as well. So that pushes the grain out. This one, yeah, with the extension, 44,650, so it's 650 more, but it's got a cover. But I'm not that fussed about a cover, to be fair. You can choose colours on these. Black looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, very nice looking trailer, if you like that sort of thing. But yeah, 34,000 litres. I think yeah, don't need that one. You can see at the bottom here what everything it takes. It takes pretty much everything. So the standard config, we can have a manure. We don't need the manure spreader right now, but we may convert this later on to have a manure spreader. That might be an option for us. So yeah, I'm going to buy this. Knocks us back down to 57k, but yeah, it's not too bad. And once we've sold this, I'm guessing we'll probably get about 20k for it. We haven't got a lot, so that should push us up to about 70k. And we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad at all. I mean, this is what, episode 4. You know, we bought a few fields, not bought any equipment really. And this little tractor here has been, it's underpowered, very slow, but it's been a star. It's took us through all the episodes up to now. So I'm probably going to keep it. I am going to buy a different character, and if you see on the map here at the bottom flashing, that's where we're going to be going to sell our grain. But yeah, I think I'll probably keep this tractor, but I will get a second tractor. I mean, at the end of the day, you need at least 2 tractors minimum, really. Probably more once you get a fully active farm. But yeah, let's hook this bad boy on the back. Looks a bit more to scale, doesn't it? Rather than the big one we had. What we leased to get rid of that last large grain load we had. But this one's only 6,500 litres, so yeah, it won't be a problem. So looks like we'll be heading back to our farm, looking at the map, and then cutting through and heading over there to the west where the grain silo is. So again, if you increase your map size, you can get a proper view. You see that flashing below field 70. That's where we're going. So we'll collect our grain now at the silo and mosey on down there. Now let's get a bit of lights on. Down the dip, I'll have to fix that at some point. I might even get us a hay barn back at some point because we've got sheep, so we'll probably get more sheep as well. So we can definitely do with some sort of hay barn, some sort of grass thing. Let's cut through our little access road here, and then we can just hang a left. Okay, it's straight down there. So, like I said, we're in November now. We've probably doubled the amount of cash we got to get for this payload, which, to be honest, is going to be quite handy for us. I'm going to guess it's about 20k we'll probably earn. So let's cross the train tracks, and there we are. There's the green marker beckoning. So, and once we drop this, we'll be able to take stock of what we've done in this episode, and then we'll be able to call it there, and then come back in episode 5. So let's bang a right here, and we'll just roll it into that green halo. And so what do you think? I'd still say 20k. So have your best guess now. I think we'll get £20,000 or dollars or whatever I put it in. So there we go. What have I got? Oh, yep, I was a bit out. 14k. I was 6k out. Still, it would have been 7k if we'd have done it right at the beginning. So that's still not bad. And that's what you would do, you know, especially when you got big loads. You want to take the best price. So you look at which month the forecast says is best to sell. So, before we close out the episode, I have to say though, it's great how everything looks in autumn. Orange trees. So yeah, so that's where we've been. So this is what we've got here. Looking really to get that field, perhaps get these others around here at some point. Definitely in a future episode. Might see if we can get field 5 there in a future episode as well. So yeah, Only problem is they're potatoes, but we can hire some equipment to get them. So yeah, I think for now, looking at our golden autumnal trees there, I think that'll be it for this episode. So all I can say is thanks for listening, thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you can, especially if you want to see more. Hit the bell icon and then you'll get notified when the next videos get uploaded. But until episode 5, I will see you all soon. Bye everybody.